And perhaps if we draw the distinction between a funeral, normally you're not here to listen to it when people talk about you. But we all have our memories of Meg and Dave, and we're celebrating here today the end of, in effect, 18 years stewardship of this club. It's been a long, long road, and for the new steward, to quote those well-known Scousers that he loves, a long and winding road. But it's been a long road, and many people can draw the similarity between Posh and Becks, Dave and Meg. You know, international footballer, well, Swindon, just down the A4. The only distinction is, of course, that it's Dave who can sing, it's Meg who can play football. Couple memories and recollections over the years of births, marriages, deaths, divorces. Many people have been touched over the years by the friendship, the comradeship, and the fact that Meg and Dave are there and have been there. And many people have had babies, and the first people who go to visit the baby, more often than not, as the grandparents and Meg, with a lucky 50p to shove in the baby's hand. But they've been there for everybody when you've needed it. And they must have quite a bit of damp rot in those shoulders that are there for many people to children. Particularly mini and juniors, as they tap their money on the bars on a Sunday afternoon, as they bring the mud into the clubhouse when it's all just been cleaned. All those lovely little days that they used to have, their wobbly days out, their wobbly days when they'd both been in the ambulances. There was a telegram received actually from the National Health Trust at Luton and Dunstable saying, now that you two buggers have retired, the money can go to somebody else. Memories that we've all got of waking up in the bar, looking into the kitchen, and Meg's there with about an inch of grease, some sausage, some bacon, just what you need after the summer ball or after an away game when you've forgotten where you live. My first memory, and everybody's got memories, but can I tell you my first memory is of Dave, actually not literally, but giving me the kiss of life. But nonetheless, I'm still here. But Dave luckily salvaged me. Of course, players used to work behind the bar. Players used to do things for the club. And I worked behind the bar. And Dave treated everybody the same, scum. So it was quite pleasant to work behind the bar. And Dave said to me after I'd worked behind the bar, and I quite enjoyed it, apart from the fact you could get pissed and you never had to buy a drink. But it was wonderful. And Dave came up to me afterwards and said, if ever you need any money or any work, you can work behind the bar. And I remember saying to him, thanks a lot, Dave. And somebody must have said to him, oh, he's a barrister. And he came up to me and apologised. There's no need for that. Part of the magic and the whole atmosphere of this club is that everybody is treated, not as scum, but everybody is treated, well, perhaps I was then, but everybody is treated and has been treated over the years by Meg and Dave. You come in the door, you order a beer, don't upset anybody, don't do the club down, you're all treated fairly and squarely, properly. And to that, we must give them both tremendous credit for the ordeal that they've had to go through on some days, the fact that they've kept themselves there, smiling and working away in the interests of the club. I think a round of applause for that, if nothing else. And I think over the years, they've both had to adapt to various changes. One week Tony Williams wants lager, the next week he wants cider, the next week he wants rum. I mean, where the bloody hell do you start? But they've had to adapt. They've adapted when times have been hard for them. They've adapted. The one thing that we can all say, hand on heart, this club has never suffered at all. When times were hard, this club never suffered. It's to Dave's credit, I think not long into my chairmanship, the one thing Dave and Meg, again, and I don't distinguish between the two of them, if I can't do it, we will go. And that's at the heart of their existence for the last 18 years. If they can't do it for the betterment of this club, they will go. Again, we have been so lucky. We almost lost them to the Conservative Club at one stage. Apart from the fact that little bastards don't tap on the counter on Sundays, they may have gone. But we have been fortunate over the years to keep them. We've been fortunate over the years that they have educated so many youngsters. Apart from tap that again and I'll break your bloody fingers. They've educated people working behind the bar. The kids who've come and gone, the present ones, the ones we've had before, have all been educated into working, knowing the value of money, and putting themselves together so that they carry on with the best traditions of the club. And again, that's part and parcel of Meg and Dave and their makeup. So we've been lucky to have them. Players come and go. Some buggers won't go. Chairmen come and go. Some of them go through the windows or the doors in the bar when they've had too much, Richard, but there we go. The fact is that we are lucky today to look back and to say, after 18 years, we have had constancy. We've had the constant, safe stewardship of Meg and Dave. The club could not have been in better or safer hands. There are no clubs